But sometimes the juice box apple juice is kind of like flattish. You don't think?
Flattish? Flattish?
Yeah.
Like runner in a pizza. Walk free, big up yourself. Like runner in a pizza.
Yes. We got the very beautiful, we got the very talented, the very bubbly, the very smiley, very happy StarStatus up in the building.
What up?
So, Miss StarStatus, let's jump into this. So, what's going on with StarStatus in 2019?
StarStatus is shining, you know? I have my summer EP dropping next week. Summer vibes.
Okay.
I actually just did a listening party on the weekend.
So how did that turn out?
It turned out very good. It was very good. The vibes are right. There was like a good amount of creative people in the room. So I didn't make it necessarily only a night of myself.
Okay.
I kind of made it like a thing for everybody. And then obviously at the end, we had to done it off with some StarStatus. But it was good. I got a really good reaction. Everyone seemed to really like the songs. And the song that I kind of already knew was the hit was confirmed.
So everybody's
it's the hit.
So when are you dropping the hit song?
June 30th.
June 30th. So is there a specific reason why June 30th, or it's just?
You know, I would have done July 1st, but that's Canada Day. Everyone's focus is elsewhere. Yeah. So I just went with the day before. And it's summer already, so I want for the whole of July, I want it to be getting pushed. So by Caravana is on them floats. Yeah. Like I have a song called Bana Inatida for Caravana. Bum. So it needs to be bumping Caravana times.
So Bana Inatida. So what is that about?
It's basically telling you to big up yourself and get wild and feel free like you're at Caravana. Because at Caravana out here, like everyone's just loose. It doesn't matter what you look like, what your size is, who you are, like culture doesn't really matter. Everyone's just freeing up themselves and getting wild. So the song is to just embrace that feeling.
Okay, so are we going to be seeing you performing during the Caravana?
Hopefully. No, not hopefully, yes.
So where are you going to be performing at?
I'm going to figure that out. I'm putting it into existence right now.
Put it in the atmosphere.
Okay, so Caravana weekend, I don't have anything set up exactly as... No, I'm lying. What am I talking about? I'm performing in a Jamaica pop-up event. She didn't tell me she was going to make me do the one on August 2nd or 3rd.
In Jamaica?
No. They do events in Jamaica, but they do some out here as well. So I'm doing one of their showcases that they're doing here. Okay.
That's big. So how did you get onto that?
What did I do? Most likely messaged them. I'm very straightforward. If I see something that seems intriguing and I feel like I should be a part of that, message. Hey, what's good? Boom. Not like that. Obviously more professional, but you know, I'll shoot my messages. I'll shoot my shots.
Okay, so the project that you're dropping for summertime, how many songs are on it? 5.
Short and sweet.
Is there a reason why you went with 5 or instead of like a full-length project?
I went with 5 because I've come to terms that people's attention span is very, short.
So how do you feel about that, people? Because I've been hearing that a lot. Like a lot of people, their attention span is short. So like, how do you feel like that affects the music, the art form?
I don't know if it's negative, but it kind of makes it a little bit easier for me, to be honest. Because instead of having to focus on like putting so much into like making a full lengthy song, like to make it short and simple is very easy to do, right? Because it's short. Yeah. So, I mean, I wish people's attention span was a lot longer because I feel like I could put a lot more into what I'm doing. But it's just the way it is, and unfortunately you have to go with the flow or you're gonna get lost. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So how long is the 5-song CD?
Like all together, I believe it was about Like 16 minutes.
60 minutes? Wow.
Short, right?
Short.
Isn't that crazy?
Short.
You know, I never really said that out loud, and to even hear that sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
The world we live in.
I know. Like, the whole project nowadays, like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Because each song is about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, the game is definitely different.
But think about it. Like, even if you go to a party, when do you ever hear the whole song?
That's very true.
You don't.
Yeah.
On the radio, when do you hear the whole song?
True.
You don't.
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's almost like, what's the point in adding this third verse that nobody's gonna hear?
Yes. And you know what? I noticed that a lot of artists nowadays they stray away from a third verse, and even when they have somebody featured on their track, it's normally just their one verse and the other person's verse.
One verse. And it's funny because I try not to do that. Like, if I almost feel like if I have a feature on there, I need another verse.
For real.
I need to make it clear, like, this is my track, this is my song, like, you know what I mean? And they're featured on it. Because it's not that clear that they're featured if you guys are both, like, you guys both have the same amount of airtime, you know?
I hear that. So speaking of features, is there any features on your summer project?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
The Bana and the Tida song is featuring an artist from Jamaica. Not from, he's in Jamaica. I've never met him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I never met him. We met over online.
International now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I sent him that song. He laid down his verse. He did a great job, an amazing job. I love his verse. And yeah, he's so there's that feature, and then the next song I have, you know a guy named Lexicon?
Lexicon. The name kind of sounds.
You just nodded your head, you know, right? Yeah. He's featured on a song as well.
Okay, so what's that song about?
It's called Wine All Night.
Wine All Night.
Yes, just let me wine all night, man.
So is that influenced? Is that title influenced by the fact that you like to dance?
Definitely. The whole project kind of reflects like a dancing type of mood, and that's just me. Like, I was a dancer before I was an artist.
Yeah.
So I like to intertwine that.
Okay. So the whole project, like a dance vibe, like put it in and then just you're basically life of a party by yourself.
The title says it all. Summer vibes. It just makes you want to party. Like, you just feel like partying and dancing.
Okay. So who are some of the producers on this project?
Renee Brown. She's from Orchid Sound.
Okay.
She did, I believe, 3 of them. Yes, she did 3 of them. Clark Makes Hits. He did 1. A track called Pull Up. And then the banger was produced by students from Harris Institute.
Students?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the person, or is that just a group?
No, students from a school. You know, I don't know if you've seen that I won the Toronto Now magazine thing. Yeah. Yes. So one of the rewards that they gave me from that was to do, like, work with students from this school called Harris Institute. So I went in with them, and they helped me record the whole project.
Wow.
And with that one banger, they made the beat for that. There was another beat for it, and I recorded it, gave it to them to, like, whatever, do their engineering stuff and fix it up and whatnot. And then they sent it back to me with a complete, total different beat that they made from scratch. And it, like, literally brought me to tears because it was just, like, a whole nother vibe. And it was just, like, I don't know, it was great.
So what was that experience like, working with so many people on one track?
Great. I like to work with people. I like to vibe off of others. So it was cool to get at least 2 others on the project, even though it was short. Because I mean, since it's only 5 songs, you think I just bang it out myself, but I felt like I needed to bring at least a 1-2 more on this greatness that's about to happen. You know what I mean?
I hear that. Yeah, that's crazy. Much music live. You said you saw 2 Chainz and he was looking like Golden Green Giant.
Yes.
All this up.
Yes. Huge man. And yeah, no, well, man, maybe I shouldn't have brought it back because I don't really fully know what I was saying.
we're talking about your experience doing the competition.
It was just a great experience overall. Like, it was great to kind of get comfortable with being on live TV. So that was great. I liked getting a feel of that because I just always obviously pictured myself on TV, and wondering how that would be to be live was always a bubble in my head. So it was great to get that feeling out of the way, you know.
So that was like your very first time ever being on TV.
Technically, no, actually.
No. So
that was my first time being on TV and having like a personality behind it, like my name with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been on TV, but like in the background, like in somebody else's stardom. You know what I mean? That was my first Bianca moment.
Okay. So what was that situation? The very first.
The very first. Again, like we said, I was a dancer, so I've done music videos before. My first TV music video was this guy named Jordan Francis.
Okay.
What was J-Man? His rap name was J-Man. He's from like Family Channel. What was it called? High School Rock or what was that one? Not High School Rock. I mixed High School Musical and I think he was in that too, actually. I think he may have been in that, but he was in that other one, Camp Rock.
Okay.
That one on Family Channel. He was from there. So I was a dancer in his video, and I was like the lead dancer in his video. So that was my first.
What was the name of that song? I gotta look it up.
It's called Girls Trippin'.
Okay.
You'll see me in my red pants and my white custom sweater that had my old nickname on it. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'll share it. It's Snoopers.
Snoopers. So how?
The full name was Agent Snoopers.
Agent Snoopers. So before there was StarStatus, there was Agent Snoopers.
Yes.
So what's the story behind that?
Do we gotta get into that?
Yes, because there's Henny in the cup, and it's time to get into it.
I guess the way that came about was, you know what? It could still be my nickname but for some reason, it's not even necessarily like I was a Snoop, but like I moved like an agent in a sense where like I figured everything out. Like nothing could get past me. Like if someone was scheming, I somehow heard about it, knew about it, seen it, something. Like I was just like, it seemed like I was a Snoop. But I'm not really a Snoop. Things just fall on my lap, and that's just always how my life has been. So when I tell people, when you come in my life, just know like I will eventually know if you're doing me dirty. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because that's just, I don't know. It's just always been that way from a child. Cause I got that name in like elementary school.
Agent Snoop.
Because everyone was always like, how you always know everything? Who told you? I'm like, I don't know. People just like to share shit with me.
Yeah. You just have that personality.
Yeah, I'm very, what's the word? Approachable and easy to talk to. I'm very easy to talk to. So I don't know. People have just been confiding in me like there's no tomorrow from when I was younger, and especially if it had something to do with me, people felt comfortable to come tell me.
Okay, so you're saying you're easy to talk to. Does that having that personality, does it work a lot for you in the industry, like getting gigs or getting shows or anything like that?
For sure. I've gotten shows off of like just me being me alone, and they haven't even heard the music yet, but they wanted to book me, you know what I mean? Just off of like a conversation that I may have had with them, and they may have like felt the passion and like assumed I must be good or something.
Okay.
Because I've gotten that before a couple times just based off of my personality. So, and that's kind of why I've also wanted to get into like vlogging and stuff like that. People always told me like, you need to have a reality show. I have a lot of moments. I have a lot of stories. Like my life's full of twists and turns. So like I'm not only an artist and a dancer, I'm a character in itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like the triple threat.
And that used to be like the hashtag on my name when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah. Triple threat. Seriously, like.
How did I know? I swear.
And the thing is, I've gotten to a point now where I can't even say triple threat because it's not even triple. It's more than 3 now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm into a lot of stuff. Like.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the things outside of rapping and dancing?
Well, I've always liked to act.
Okay.
I've always kind of been good with that in a sense of like being a character other than myself. Like I can transform into different characters. Mm-hmm. So acting was kind of something I always loved in high school as well. Okay, so what? I sing, I rap. We'll just join that as one.
Mm-hmm.
I dance.
Mm-hmm.
I write.
Okay.
I write all my music, so I write music.
Yeah.
So I'm a music writer as well. And acting something like I've slowly kind of been trying to get into, and like here and there, but because I'm just so focused on the music, like it's been difficult to add that to my plate.
Have you ever thought about doing acting classes?
Yeah, but finding the time to do acting classes has been difficult too. But definitely it's something that I want to do for sure. I have a close friend, Cassius Creighton. He's an actor. So I've been having some conversations with him in like how to get involved and
So we might end up seeing StarStatus on the silver screen.
It's endless what you might see me do. Who knows? I might all do backflips all of a sudden. Who knows?
Wow. Spontaneous like that.
No, I just like almost everything creative. Like even when I was younger, I used to sketch. Mm-hmm. Like, I was a really good sketch artist. Like I can, if you put like a picture of something, like a book or something in front of me, like I could just look at it and copy it. Like my parents didn't even believe that I was actually drawing those pictures. Mm-hmm. I had to physically put the picture that I copied next to my photo that you can see is 2 total different sizes for them to believe like I was actually drawing that shit.
Wow.
So I honestly just love all aspects of art and creativity.
The fact that it sounds like you like just like being spontaneous. Yeah. With what you do. Yeah. Okay.
For sure. Because even when it comes to my dancing, I'm a freestyle dancer. Mm-hmm. When I was dancing on Much Music Live, mm-hmm. You think those were all routines? I was going up, and that was the reason why the judges ended up telling me afterwards that part of the reason why I didn't end up winning is because I wasn't a trained like dancer to pick up choreography type of thing. They needed somebody to be able to do it real fast. Yeah. But I'm naturally just a hip hop dancer. I just like to listen to music and let it take me wherever the hell I want to go. Yeah. So even though I was on live TV, that didn't even matter. I still just let the music take me and go, and I got very far with it too. I just like being creative. I don't know, artistic.
How far did you get in the live competition?
I was top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah, and the way they did top 4, it wasn't even like it was necessarily like that was the order. Mm-hmm. It was kind of like top 4, and they picked the winner.
Oh, okay.
I think they had 2 winners actually. They made 2 of them win.
Okay,
it was a boy and a girl that won. Yeah.
That's dope. You've done a lot so far.
Man, sometimes I wish I wrote everything down because I feel like I've experienced so many things that sometimes I even forget, and then when someone brings up a moment, I'm like, oh shit. Forgot I did that.
In the Life of Times, the StarStatus book is coming out soon.
It's been like 11 years. Like I am so ready to do like a biography or something like that. Like it's been 11 years, and I've been through a lot within that 11 years. Wow. So like even like with my accidents and stuff.
Yes,
like,
that's right. You're saying you're in an accident.
Yeah. So, goddamn, that was like a whole twist in life.
Wow. I've been through
a lot. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to talk about. I've got a lot of advice too.
So speaking of advice, what advice would you give to an up and coming artist that's just getting their feet wet? What would be like the first step that they should do to try to
getting your feet wet?
Yeah.
See, what I did when I was getting my feet wet, I focused a lot on performances. Because I may not have like the numbers on the charts and like stuff like that. But can you agree that people know who the hell I am?
Yeah, that's very true.
You know what I mean? It may not say it on the numbers, but I rarely walk into a room where there's not people who know. Well, that's StarStatus, or like they don't remember seeing me at a showcase performing, or like
that's very
they
true.
They have some memory of me. Like what I've focused on for the past 10 years was making sure I made a memory somewhere, everywhere I went.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very rare when I walk into somewhere and there's not at least a few people that are like, "You're an artist, aren't you? I've seen you. I know I've seen you." And then like we'll talk and they're like, "Yeah, at blah, 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 blah." I'm like, yeah. Like I try to make sure I'm memorable wherever the hell I go.
That's amazing.
Talk too.
Hmm?
Talk. You gotta talk. Sorry, I thought about another piece of advice. You gotta talk. You can't be quiet. You have to talk. Like you have to network. Networking is key.
So networking and what was it you said before?
Performances.
Performances. So, how many performances do you feel you've
Hundreds.
done? Damn.
Hundreds. I can't count no more.
Damn.
I definitely can't count no more. I've done a lot of shows, like starting, and if I were to include dancing performances too, I've literally been on the stage from the age of 3. I'm 25. Imagine how many shows that is.
Damn.
I've been doing performing my original music from the age of 14, so that's 11 years now. I've been performing my original music, and ever since I started, I never stopped. Even when I was injured, I went up with my crutches, I went up with my cane, I went up with my cast. The performances never stopped, so it's hundreds now, for sure.
That's some real determination.
Oh yeah, that's my sweet spot. That's the part that I love the most. Being on stage, like, studio's great and all. Like, I mean, right? It could be cool to jump in the studio and spit some bars and whatnot. But like, that's not my fun space. To me, that's the whatever part.
Yeah. So if you could share the stage with anybody, who would you share the stage?
He's dead.
It doesn't matter. Say it.
Michael Jackson.
Oh man, how did I know?
He's who started all of this. He was like my main first inspiration from the get. Like, he's who got me into dancing and just loving music in general and performing. He's who got me into I think he is who made me focus on performing first. Because the thing that I love the most about him is that it's not even that he just had, I don't know why I did that, I'm in the middle of an interview. It's not that he's he makes great music. He puts on a friggin' show. You have to watch him. You can't take your eyes off him, and that's kind of what I want to do.
So what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
How do you say, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
I know he has a lot. He has a humongous catalog.
Yeah.
But when one song comes on, what's that one song that you hear from Michael Jackson that makes you say, you know what? I'm getting up. I'm dropping the stanky leg and everything. I'm dancing. I'm going ham.
This is really hard because almost all of his songs can make me do that. Okay.
Okay, so what's your favorite Michael Jackson album?
I don't know if I could say an album. It would probably be Michael's greatest hits, where they have his greatest ones all together.
Fair enough.
You know what song? The Way You Make Me Feel. I don't know. It makes me feel great. I really like that one. No, I can't answer this question. This is way too hard. I'm naming all of them back to back in my head. I can't answer this.
Yeah.
It's too hard. Way too hard.
Yeah, I had to try and stumble over that one.
They're all sick. Don't stop till you get enough. Pretty young thing. Oh, there's so many. I don't know.
Okay, so before we break up, I always have a question that I always ask everybody. I don't know if I can't remember if I asked you this before, but you're stranded on an island. You can bring 3 things. one person, one food, and one album. But by our conversation, I'm pretty sure I could say that the album you're gonna bring is Michael Jackson's greatest hit.
Yep.
So
definitely Michael's greatest hits. And then what was it? A person and thing?
a person and a food.
A food.
Yeah.
Food. Can I make this a collective dish?
Okay. Yeah, you could do that.
Like a plate that just has multiple things on it?
Okay. Yeah, this would be interesting. Let me hear.
Okay. So since this is gonna have
What's
to
your
be
drink
while
plate?
I'm on desert, so I'm gonna have to eat this shit every day, I'm gonna have to have some pasta on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, see, I want to say chicken Alfredo, but I don't know if chicken Alfredo, like the Alfredo sauce, will mix with the other things I want on this plate. So I'll just say a regular marinara sauce pasta.
Mhm.
Yeah, so a mixture of tomato and Alfredo. Huh. You know, I just really like pasta. Maybe I should just say pasta and leave it at that.
Pasta, more.
I really like pasta. Like I love lasagna. I love chicken Alfredo. I like a good chicken quesadillas.
Chicken lover.
I'm a chicken lover and a cheese lover and a pasta lover.
So chicken, cheese, and pasta
Yes.
on your plate on a deserted island. And who would that person be that's going to be
A person, it have to be someone I can have sexual relations with.
Hopefully.
Because I'm going to be on this desert for a long time, right?
Definitely.
Okay, so, you know?
Can't be somebody you can't stand. Like.
Yeah, no, it has to be have someone that I can have sex with. And great conversation.
Great conversation and great sex.
Yes.
With chicken, pasta, and cheese. And Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Y'all heard it here.
And he has some great songs that you can have sex to, too. As well.
What was... Boom! When the Henny's in the system.
Yeah.
Ain't no
That
telling.
Dirty Diana's coming on.
So that's your tune, eh? So that's your tune. Get you in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
Play some Dirty Diana.
Yes. I think if I have those three things,
Candlelight
I
with
can
play the
survive.
pasta and chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah, more than answer my question.
Okay.
Alright, so before we wrap up, let everybody know your social media, how they can find you.
Look at you or look over there?
Boom, into the camera.
What up, world? Okay, so you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's at its.starstatus. Facebook, look up StarStatus Music. I have an album called Aura out. Download that on wherever the hell you get your music. Just Google it. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, a whole bunch of other random things. So you can just find it anywhere. And stay tuned for my Summer Vibes EP.
Dropping
Dropping June 30th.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be lit.
I'm super lit. I can't wait for that project.
What? I'm so excited, and having that listening party made it so much more exciting for me because the reaction was just
I want to hear the what? Caravana in the T-Dot?
Bana in a tea.
Bana in the T-Dot. You gotta say it properly. If you don't say Caravana, you say Bana. Bana in the T-Dot. Yeah, I want to hear that. All right. HipHop.CA. You doing it big. StarStatus. Make sure you follow her. Check her out. She's doing big things. And we out!
You think you got it, well, boy, come ya. If you can't keep up, oh boy, me will run ya. Cause me now want waste my time. A hot boy is what me need to find. A man fi come take control of my mind. If he's around, boy, give me a wine. Free up yourself like Bana in a T-Dot. When you see the stars, just know, say I'm me that. DJ, come pull up the thing. Cause this summer I'ma have them all sing. One, three.